Hey guys, it's Epoch, and today we're on the 24 hours of money making account, that really popular video that I had where I took an account completely from scratch and made about 7-8 million on it. Here it is. It's got 7.4 million in the cash stack right now. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a lot of this money on alphas or like different Pokemon or like items that I think are going to go up. So this is going to be basically like a how to invest into Pokemon before event season comes. I'm going to be trying to pick out different species of Pokemon that I think will be useful for raids and for the pumpkin stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. I might buy like a box of each Pokemon. My goal here is to spend about 6.4 mil. So let's go into the PC real quick. So we're gonna open it up and we're gonna go to box 4. And I have a list of Pokemon that I have written down. The first one we're going to do is we're going to buy a bunch of Alpha Jynxes, because these are like stupid cheap, and I remember the Alpha Suicune in Christmas had like, these were like 60, 50k, like at a crazy price. So we're just going to buy a box of these real quick, just in case they go up again. And I'm picking these up for like 7 to like 10k basically. I try and get as many as I can of them. Because if these are good again this year, then that'll be amazing. We'll see though. There's a good chance they release some other type of like crazy water type or something. And Jynx has the dry scan ability, so this one has a particle. This one had dark crystal, that's cool. Now, for some of you that remember, I actually did one of these videos last year. And then I shortly got banned like right after it, so I wasn't able to actually like track any of the metrics. So this year we're gonna just basically rerun it and see what kind of money we can make. Okay, so we got a box of Alpha Jynx. And next up we're gonna look for Ninetales. Ninetales. We're gonna see what the price of these is looking like. It's kind of expensive, I won't lie. 30k for these. It's a little bit much. Let's look at honchkrow. Let's do no special attack honchkrow. Okay, these are up now. I'm guessing a lot of people are buying them for raids currently. Adamant, attack, and modest dittos and speed. So let's take a look at those. Okay, these are like 28k right now. I might go ahead and purchase like half a box each of these. How many can I get? Okay, I can get a decent amount of the attack ones. Let's pick these up. So these sometimes get up to like 50k each, which is really not bad. Might as well pick up a good amount of them. Investment, maybe like half a box worth, if there's a good amount of modest ones too. Okay, the modest ones are up like crazy. We won't buy any of these. But yeah, this is a good thing to put our money into, I think. Okay, so I asked a couple like really crazy like raid doers and stuff like that, and they told me that Reckless Hitmonlee was good last year, so let's just see a good competitive Hitmonlee goes for. Maybe like, alright, these are a little expensive, I won't lie. 255k for this one isn't a bad price. Let's look for some other stuff. Alright, Gallade. What is Gallade going for? Gallade's really strong, it's a good fighting type. Alpha Gallade. About 40k each. What about female? I think female Gardevoirs are kind of down too. Oh yeah, I could pick up a lot of these actually, and these might go up during Halloween anyway. Okay, you know what? We're gonna buy like a good amount of these, cause you need these to breed at Gallades anyway. So let's buy like, I don't know, half a box maybe. Okay, so we got a good amount of Gardevoirs. I've seen these get as high up as like, but I've seen these be like 120k before, so like getting all those for like 55 is pretty good. Another thing I want to buy is, let's take a look at Alpha Ditto real quick. Yeah, these are really low. These sometimes get up to be like 120 if there's a drought. That hasn't happened in a really long time, but I think just getting a lot of Alpha Dittos might be a good idea. Okay, so the other thing they told me, fire ability patch. Okay, these are like 150 now. I believe like the comp Charizards last year were like 1.5 mil each or something. So let's take a look and see if we can't get like any crazy ones. Okay, there's this one that's HA. Alright, the cheapest one's a mil. Maybe can buy this and like kind of hope to sell it for like 1.3 or something. I think I might actually do that. That might be a good idea, because that'll be some like decent profit in the bag. It's low-key already a good price, because this is level 100. It's an interesting question for sure. What about Timid? Timid, this is not a bad price at all for this one. There's a lot of options here. I don't think you run Timid in raids. we'll keep that in the back of our mind. Okay, let's look at Breloom next. So if these are like in the 40Ks, I think they're gonna be worth it. Okay, yeah, I can get a bunch of females of these for like really good prices. So yeah, let's pick these up. Just fill out the rest of this box. A couple of these are jolly too. Can definitely tax that when the event comes. Okay, so we got like, let's get 3 rows of Breloom. Why not? That's a good amount, I think. Okay, so let's see. I think there was just a Lucario Alpha, so let's take a look at that. What are the female ones going for currently? These aren't bad. Here, I'm gonna look at Tyranitar Alpha as well. Alpha. Dang, their base price right now is $440. Not too long ago, these were like $350. That's pretty wild. Maybe I pick up like a couple of these. I don't know though. Oh, I want to look at Tropius too. Tropius. Let's look up HA Tropius just in general. Okay, the cheapest one is 18K. I didn't even know these had like a market like that. That's kind of interesting. Alpha. Oh wait, yeah, we can pick up a lot of these, I think. 66K is the cheapest though. That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize that like so many of these Pokemon were completely bought out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at some like just generally good female ones real quick. Let's look at Garchomp. What's the cheapest female Garchomp? These are like 60K right now. How about Parasect? Oh yeah, we can get a bunch of Parasects actually. This is not a bad catching Pokemon. And during event season, people need these for like catching the Pokemon to turn in. So I'll pick up a bunch of these. Let's get like, I don't know, let's get like 30 of them. All right, now let's see. So we've got some Dittos, some Gardevoirs, some Brelooms, got a box of Jynxes, and then we have some Parasects. We're doing good so far. We're doing good. Let's look up maybe Staraptor. Oh, these are cheap. These were cheaper not that long ago, though. That's the thing. You know what? I'll just stick to Pokemon for now. You know what? I'm just gonna buy that one Charizard because I think this is like low-key not even a bad price. The $1 million one. I think I can pick this up, and then like maybe during event season it'll be like worth 1.5. That's what I'm gonna guess. So I'm hoping this is like 500K profit right there, basically. Okay, and then I need to spend about 400K more. So let's think about this. So maybe Alpha Chandelure. Where are these at? 260K. What about Gengar? Gengar could be good because this is like the bridge for or not the bridge. Somebody was explaining to me this is the way you get Disable onto Drifblim, and that's like why Drifblim is needed in the one thing. So maybe we do this. 138K though is pretty steep. Here, you know what? What if we just buy? What are like 1x31 Drifloons going for? They are, Jesus Christ, dude, the market right now. This is why it's great to snipe during event season, is because like all of the stuff that's like meta, it just shoots up in price like crazy. Let's see what male Chaos Alphas are going for. 44K each. This is with attack IV though. Okay, you know what? Honestly, I think I might just spend the rest of the money on male Chaos Alphas. I think I'm just gonna do that. I can only buy like 10 of them, to be honest with you, anyway. But you know, you might as well. I'm gonna assume that these are gonna do well during Halloween. Alright, so that's basically everything that I could pick up. We're gonna hope this Charizard goes up during one of the events like crazy. Charizard historically is like crazy good in raids. And then people will always need catching Pokemon during the events, so I'm hoping Parasect and Breloom will maybe like, I don't know, go up a decent amount. And then these male Chaoses, I could see these hitting like 75K each. These Jynxes we're going to hold on to until Christmas. And then we're going to hope these Dittos go up. We're going to hope these Gardevoirs are used. And yeah, I will make a follow-up video to this at some point. Going over what the profits we made are. I've done this a couple times, and like I've made a lot of money, and then other times I've like lost a little bit. So it's kind of really hard to tell what alphas are gonna go up at what times. I really just want to test this for a video, honestly, and I don't think this is a bad idea to do. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something, and like always, take care.